morning to you from wherever you are listening in from. It is your host, Diego Ife, and you are listening to another edition of the Boom Podcast. So, I wanted to quickly share my thoughts with you about a game I watched today, a World Cup game between Saudi Arabia and Argentina. Now, Argentina, unsurprisingly, were the overwhelming favourites to actually win the game, and as such, odds of 500 to 1 for those that are partial to a gamble were being offered. Unfortunately, someone actually lost $160,000 in actually betting on those odds. In any case, given that Messi is probably the best player of all time, he was the spearhead for Argentina, and he was flanked by two very talented players in Lautaro Martinez for Internazionale Milan and Angel Di Maria for Juventus. It was expected that there was enough firepower to overcome Saudi Arabia. Having said that, Saudi Arabia, very well put together. Got to give a shout out to Hervé Renard, the Saudi Arabian manager, former manager for for Ivory Coast and for the Zambian national team, among others. And he really tactical masterclass. Saudi Arabia won 2-1, and it was very interesting because for a team like Argentina, even if their defense and their midfield are not as talented as their front line, I would have expected, given the bulk of the players play very competitive level football, that they would have been able to have got past the tactics that Saudi Arabia employed. Saudi Arabia played a high line essentially. So what that means for those that don't watch football is when the ball from the opposition is being played over, if they move forward, then any players that run past will be offside. So the whistle will go up, as you know, and then the whistle will, the flag will go up. Sorry, not the whistle. The flag will go up after the whistle. So I would have thought that Argentina would have been able to have adjusted their tactics once they started to see the amount of offsides they were getting, the amount of disallowed goals that were actually, of course, being put behind in the opposition's net. I would have thought that they would have taken note of it, and especially going into the going in at half time, I would have thought that Lionel Scaloni, the Argentina manager, would have sat his players down and said, you know what, it's clear what they're doing, it's very obvious, we've worked it out, this is what we're going to do. Either adjusted the personnel on the pitch, made some substitutions, whatever it might have been. He didn't, and I looked at it and I said, it might be premature to base my, my predictions on this first match, but I cannot see Argentina prevailing. I can't. The media claim that Messi was looking his age. He's now 35. I'll leave that in the balance. Might be premature in that respect, but on today's showing, I don't believe that Argentina will win the World Cup. Got to give credit to Saudi Arabia. They won 2-1. Like I said, not just a great tactical game, but very, very accurate in front of goal. And they earned the win. It wasn't some type of fluke. It was it was an earned win, fully deserved. So, like I said, shout out to Saudi Arabia and Argentina. I think it will take a lot. Having watched England play against Iran and the way that they dealt with them, obviously winning 6-2, and looking at France not so long ago, who beat Australia 4-1. Not to mention we haven't seen Brazil play yet. I think we've seen Germany, and there's a few other contenders. Belgium, who I would say that Argentina would struggle. I think there would be an enormous amount of luck required for them to win. So these are my thoughts. It'll be interesting to know what you lot think. If you agree, disagree, have any other ideas or observations that I may not have picked up on or shared in this upload, drop your comments, your likes, reshares, if you will, or retweets, however you plan to distribute or share my video, if you will be kind enough to do so. And thank you for your support, and until the next one.